Hello everybody, welcome to my YouTube channel, Poverty Hill Adventures. I moved the rocking chair here out into the sun. Back where I've got the tent camp, it's real shady and we only get just a little bit of sun for a few hours in the middle of the day. It's directly above us and I thought maybe I'd sit out here a little bit and enjoy that sun. Recently, I uploaded a video tour of my tent camp here, and it received a fair amount of views for my little channel, and there were some comments and some thumbs up on it. So I thought maybe I would try to post up more videos from this summer's tent camp. Something like a video journal, and this video here will be the first in that series of video journal videos. That doesn't sound right. Video journal entries, sharing what happens here at tent camp with everybody. So this would be tent camp journal number 1. Today there is a breeze, and I'm very thankful for that breeze because the last couple of days the National Weather Service here issued a air quality alert, and you could see it. I mean, you could see a haze in the air. If you looked out, a distance, at a mountain or something far away, you could see there was a haze over everything. Now, I don't know what caused that. Perhaps the air just wasn't moving, or maybe we got some sort of pollution coming from some source somewhere. I don't know. There's nothing close by here. But anyhow, this air quality alert, they were recommending that people with breathing problems, young children, older folks, which I guess I'm older now, I guess I'm a senior, to limit their activities. So I'm real thankful that we got a breeze, because it looks like, things are clearing out. The last, not only this air quality problem, but we have just been rained upon by maple tree seeds, them little helicopter things. It's just coming down in buckets and buckets of them, thousands, millions of them, everywhere. And it looks like they have slowed down some. One of my projects today is my friend Joe. You guys know Joe from some of the turkey hunting videos and the recent flea market video, which that was a fun day. Well, Joe at the flea market, he didn't get these at the flea market. I'm not sure where he bought these at, but he gave these to me to see if I could clean them up a little bit. And it's a nice little vintage Craftsman, I call these boys axes. It's in excellent shape. I cleaned up a little light surface rust on the head. The stamping on the head is sharp, razor sharp. You can tell nobody ever abused this. It has the original handle on it. So one of my projects today is to get some linseed oil on this handle and put it out in the sun and let it soak in. Joe also asked me if I could clean up this little official Boy Scout hatchet And this is a beauty, let me tell you. The markings on it are razor sharp. It's a plum. It has the original stamped official Boy Scout hatchet handle on it. It's in great shape. Nobody, the poor kid that had this, I don't think ever was allowed to use it. So that's another candidate to get some linseed oil on the handle and lay it out in the sun. And then the last project is this Norland, I call these a Hudson Bay style axe, and this is a beauty. This is a beauty. Joe picked this up at a garage sale, and he did very well by it. Again, this has not been abused at all, but as you can see, it needs a handle, and handles, at least around here, are getting harder and harder to find. And this little axe would have a handle, a shorter handle, something along the lines of this one. So maybe later today I'll take a ride over to the hardware store. It's a bit of a ride, but you know, it's a nice day. Maybe I'll take a ride over and see if they've got, you know, a short handle like this that'll fit this. If not today, I'll try tomorrow to get over there. So Joe's got a good eye for hatchets and axes. Let me tell you, he's got some beauties there. I've got to change the mantle on this this Coleman lantern. Most of you probably know how that's done, but I'll show you just in case somebody out there has never done one. And the last little fun project I got today is this here canvas backpack that I picked up at the flea market that I went with Joe and Kevin and Katie. And what I want to do is I want to treat this with some waterproofing in it. With that little breeze today, it's a good day. I've got a can of some sort of fabric waterproofing stuff, and I'm gonna spray it down and then let it hang it up in a tree somewhere around here and let the sun kind of, you know, set it in there and let the breeze kind of dry it up. So those are my projects for today. Many of you, I'm sure, are very familiar with this process, but for those of you who maybe aren't and would like to see how a mantle is changed, I'm going to show everybody. For those of you who are already familiar with this, fast forward about about 60 seconds or so. So simple process. The handle on this particular model just snaps off, and then there's a little nut on the top. The top comes off, the globe comes off. Be careful with these globes. They're expensive to replace. And here's the old mantle. And whoa, what do we got here? This is interesting. I never had this happen before, where the wow. You know, before it went out, it was glowing real bright, and the I wasn't really paying attention, and the there's a little part that fits on here that the mantle ties to, and it actually melted. Wow. I've never seen it. I've never seen a problem like this ever. Wow. I think I may have a replacement one of these, but I can't believe it. I don't know what exactly happened. Well, let's see if I got a replacement part, and if I don't, well, we'll have to get one. If this part was intact, all you basically do is you take your mantle, you tie it. There's a little thread on it. You tie it around that part. Tie a little knot in it, and then without the lantern going, you light it, and then it kind of turns to ash. Assemble the lantern back the way you took it apart, and then you're all good to go. But we are not good to go because we have a little problem here. So anyhow, let's see if I can scrounge up another one of these, and if I can't, well, we're just gonna have to make do for lighting tonight. Well, I guess it's a good thing it's June, and we've got the longest days of sunlight this time of year, because I do not have a replacement part to fix that Coleman lantern. What I thought was going to be a simple mantle change turned into a little more involved, so we'll just make do. It's no biggie. I'm gonna coat this here canvas backpack with some of this heavy-duty water repellent for outdoor fabrics. So we'll give it a little coating of spray on there. We'll let that air out. I soaked these handles real good, and got them out here drying. And what I'll do is tomorrow I'll put another coat of boiled linseed oil on there, and I keep doing that for a few more days so that they're good and saturated. And then, like I said, the rest of the day I really don't have much planned other than maybe go fishing. I might take a walk out in the woods and see what's been going on out there, get a little exercise. So if you guys would like to join me today, that would be great. I had a thought, if I don't go fishing today, and I do go on that little hike, maybe I'll bring along the self bow and some arrows with some judo points on it, and maybe we'll do some stump shooting on our hike. I think I'll save fishing for tomorrow morning. There's a nice breeze today, and that'll keep the bugs down in the woods, so I think I'm going to take a walk. I'm going to take my my bow with me and do a little stump shooting. For those of you who are not familiar with the term stump shooting, you use an arrow tipped with something like a judo point, which prevents it from digging down in the leaves and getting lost. And you just rove the woods and where you can safely take a shot, something with like a backstop or whatever to it, you know, shoot at an old rotten stump or a leaf or whatever. It's great practice, and why don't you come along with me and we'll do a little stump shooting and take a little walk. Well, the battery on my camera is getting low, and it's not easy filming yourself shooting a bow, so I think everybody got a taste of what stump shooting's all about. Maybe I'll make a whole video about it, you know, a whole video about a hike and stump shooting, but for now, that's about it for the stump shooting in this video. Put the camera on a little pocket charger. It's almost out of battery, but I wanted to show everybody stump shooting. I think it's probably one of the better forms of practice for a bow hunter, and it kind of forces you to pick a spot, you know, aim small, miss small. The famous line from Mel Gibson's movie, The Patriot. Well, it's very true when it comes to instinctive archery. And if you have a safe place that you can stump shoot, give it a try. The afternoon kind of got away from me out there stump shooting. So how about some dinner? I got Hamburger, and I've got some Campbell's pork and beans. My original plan was to cook up the hamburger on the grill on some charcoal, but it's getting late, so I think I'm just gonna fry it up on the coleman stove and heat up the beans. When I take a ride over to the hardware store to see if I can find an axe handle, remind me to see if there's a supermarket there and I can get some hamburger rolls. So, it was a real nice day. I'm glad y'all came and spent the day with me here at tent camp. I hope you guys enjoyed the video as much as I enjoyed putting the video together for everybody. Probably going to do a few more of these tent camp videos. You know, it's summertime and life is good at tent camp, that's for sure. So until next time, everybody, take care. Thanks for watching, and remember to keep on trucking.